Hey everyone, my name is Ryan and I'm currently a second year life sciences student studying at the National University of Singapore, as well as an incoming vet student at the University of Melbourne. So in my previous video on my pre-vet journey, I realized that I didn't really cover on how I got into the program in the first place. So today I will cover a small portion on it, which is how do you gain animal experience to be able to apply to these programs. So let's get into it. I'm sure many of us are wondering why we need experience with animals in order to be able to apply to vet school, especially when vet school provides you with ample opportunities to gain experience handling animals once you join them. There are actually multiple reasons for this. So firstly, it shows that you have had a long-standing interest in the veterinary industry for a long time. Secondly, more hours means that you probably would have seen the challenges faced by the veterinary industry. Applying for vet school after gaining many hours of experience handling animals hence shows that you are very committed to the program despite knowing the challenges that the veterinary industry faces. Thirdly, it also built soft skills like communication and adaptability, which is something that they can't really teach in vet school. And lastly, it equips you with some basic knowledge about animal handling as well as some clinical skills which will certainly help you in vet school, especially when the curriculum in vet school is especially packed and can get pretty fast at times. As such, vet school, in my experience, typically favors applicants with substantial clinical experience as well as animal handling experience. And I believe that having about at least 80 hours of experience with animals should be sufficient to apply to vet school. The easiest way to gain experience with animals is to volunteer at your local animal shelter. These places can be understaffed, so you will have a decent chance of joining as a volunteer, since they need all the help that they can get. Once joining the shelter, I will recommend you to explore the numerous roles that they offer, so that you can build on your soft skills while gaining experience with working with a variety of animals at the same time. For instance, I first joined the SPCA as an animal shelter helper, during which I first worked with dogs. And during my volunteering period, I actually cleaned the homes of the dogs, I played with them, and I also fed them, while ensuring that they were healthy and were not sick or injured. Afterwards, I slowly expanded my role and worked with cats as well as small animals such as hamsters, rabbits, and guinea pigs. This helped build soft skills such as communication skills and also empathy. And after a while, I decided to take on the role as an animal ambassador as well, during which I interacted with the public to raise awareness about animal welfare while asking for donations from the public to help support our cause. If you have found this video to be really helpful so far, it will mean a lot to me if you could like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell. It will really help me out. Gaining clinical skills, on the other hand, can be a little challenging, as helping out at clinics often requires substantial commitment for long periods of time, which is something that students generally can't really offer. However, do consider this option if you are currently undergoing summer break or have just completed your major exam and have a long holiday that is coming up. Applying for an attachment at the animal clinic often requires more work as compared to applying for a volunteering experience at the local animal shelter. So what you can do is to explore the numerous job portals that are out there for job postings by animal clinics. So some of these clinics offer job opportunities that are often on a contractual basis and require little to no qualifications. And these postings are what you should be aiming for. Other than that, you can also send emails to the vet clinics that are out there to look for attachments. This requires a little bit more courage, especially if you are a very shy person. But I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? In my experience, the worst thing that happened to me was that the vet clinic actually dropped a rejection email saying that, I'm sorry, we can't offer the position that you are looking for. But other than that, usually what happens is that these vet clinics will usually not reply to your emails at all if, let's say, they are not looking for any new workers. In my opinion, you have the highest chance of getting a clinical attachment if you were to A, commit for a minimum of 6 months because they need time to train you. B, volunteer for free or at least receive a pretty low pay if you were to work there, because you can't really offer anything on the table if you have little to no clinical experience or experience handling animals in the first place. And C, knowing what you want when applying for these clinical attachments. So what I mean here is that when you are sending emails to these vet clinics, you clearly state that you are looking for, let's say, a job shadowing opportunity, or maybe a volunteering opportunity, or that you are looking to work part-time, or are looking for an internship. I feel that, if they need to try to guess what you are looking for, then you are highly likely to get rejected by them. If you are a busy student that cannot commit to volunteering at an animal shelter or helping out at the clinic, do not worry, because you can still organize group projects that involves animals. Some projects include raising funds for the local animal shelter or organizing a day of volunteering at the local animal shelter with your entire class. So this helps build your teamwork, adaptability, resilience, communication, and also leadership skills, which are soft skills that vet schools are looking for. And I believe that these crucial traits will increase your chances of getting into vet school if you were to add it into your resume afterwards as well. For example, one group project that I did was to create a Facebook group with my friends when I was about 12 years old. So what we did was that we frequently patrolled the neighborhoods to look for sick or abandoned animals. We also organized a trip to the SPCA to learn more about animal welfare and what we can do to help out the cause. I hope this video gives you a starting point to decide on what you should do to gain animal experience. Unless you are strained for time, I would suggest for you to focus on volunteering consistently instead of volunteering non-stop for short periods of time to avoid burning out. Also, you should definitely check out the Fear-Free Shelter program, which teaches you on how to reduce fear, anxiety, and stress in shelter animals, and also on how to read animal behavior. The course is free and I have listed the link in the description below, so do check it out. And if you'd like to learn more about my pre-vet journey at NUS, do check out this video over here. Or if you'd like to learn more about studying techniques or maybe on ways to manage stress, do check out this playlist over here. Stay awesome and see you all in future videos ahead. Peace.